So, iRacing is in Vegas this week. I haven't been racing in months, and I suck at the next gen cars. Only good place I am is at super speedways. Usually you do get an Xfinity. Suck in next gen, but somehow, after months off in a car I stink at, somehow I won. Here's how it happened. Because I haven't raced in a while, qualifying was not too hot. Started all the way in 13th, but that was okay. Started the race, had a new mindset than what I've had before, which was take care of the car and she will take care of you. That means not only not get into wrecks, but also take care of the tires. So I'm coasting along the first 2 laps, playing it super safe, and I thought I was past the big one. Nope, it happened on lap 3, huge wreck, slowed down, learned a lot about wreck avoidance through the comment section, and really slowed down, tried not to get hit, but bam! Still got smacked. I thought the race was over on lap 3. Months of waiting to race again. No good. Thankfully, it didn't seem like there was too much damage, but it was so early in the race I decided let's not risk it. Let's pit, fix everything on this car, and just start in the back like we're doing the last to first challenge. Never done that before, never won that before, but better safe than sorry, and that's what I do. Now, the key thing here, I do not take tires. Just fix up the car. We need these tires, we barely used them. So being in the back, new strategy was being even more careful with my tires than I already was. But man, Vegas with these next gen cars, the cars do not spread out, which is a recipe for a caution. So the caution happens, still so early in the race, and I just ran like a 31.2 in traffic. Tires still feel good, so I decide not to take tires. But man, everyone else took tires. But I thought my tires could still last, they were doing great. But only 3 other people stayed out. So started in the top 3 with a whole slew of fresh tires behind me. One of the earliest videos on this channel is me having a great finish in a race because I saved tires at this track, at Vegas. So I thought I would be alright. I could save the tires and eventually their tire wear would catch up. Nope, that was not true at all. I got smoked back. Everyone was passing me and my tires are getting worse and worse. On the exit of 3 and 4, I really start losing traction, start spinning, slipping, and sliding. It was not good. I needed a caution really badly, and well, I got one, but I was so close to wrecking, I did not want to wreck again. This time, I was not going to take any chances. I did not want to get out of this race. I wanted to finish at least. And so I cut all the way through the grass, bump. If this was F1, porpoising crazy, cutting all the way through the grass. Avoid damage completely. Praise the Lord. And now here is my chance. The caution comes out. I can get back on the same tire strategy. I didn't lose too much spots. Kind of worked out for me. Took the risk. Wasn't going to have much consequence. But then shockingly, barely anyone pits. About 3/4 of the field stay out, and only a few of us pit for fresh tires. They were probably expecting another caution. They only had 1 tire set left. I had 2 because I didn't pit, and that changed everything. After accidentally starting in 3rd gear instead of 2nd gear and almost blowing everything, I was cutting through the field like butter with my fresh tires. 3 wide didn't matter. Going over 4 wide maybe? I don't know. I was just going past everyone. And, you know, there might have been some contact trying to slide through along the way. They were having trouble with their traction, but I didn't care. These fresh tires were working and I was cutting through, but still had that phrase in my mind. Take care of the car and she'll take care of you. So I did not want to overuse my tires. Tire saving was still the plan. And then we come down to the final stretch. I make it all the way to the top 3. But the 3 of us are pretty spread out. And actually the guy in 2nd place, Darian Gillian, he's a famous NASCAR YouTuber, Black Flags Matter, so shout out to him. It had kind of stalled out once we got here to the top 3. But my experience earlier, I had experienced these other cars didn't. I knew that that exit of 3 and 4 with worn tires would be very low traction, very slippery, so I started driving accordingly. I learned to adjust, and that's when I slowly started cutting in. They were struggling. I've slowly moved up more and more and more. You could see them slip down the tracks, going sideways. And I was slowly cutting my way in. I didn't think it would be enough, but down to lap 48, I was right there. Thanks to the tire saving, go inside, easily past Darian right underneath him. Almost pushed up a little too high, but I was able to keep it in. Didn't want to slip through 3 and 4, so took it steady, knew my tires would pass him no matter what. Got by. Then lap 49 out of 50 comes along, and I'm hunting down the 10 car. Get it all the way, again a pass through 3 and 4. And because I pushed up a lot, when I made the pass the lap earlier, I took it really low and almost lost everything. Went through, my front left tire gets on the apron, start shaking, start losing control, almost. But thankfully I don't, I save it, I react, I slow down, and thankfully my tires are way better than the 10 cars that he can't even take advantage of the lost momentum. Get past him, coast along for the final lap, and get the win. Screaming, just shocked. I can't believe I pulled it off.